I guess y'all know why we here. I'm here today with Ohmie, Old Dog, whatever y'all want to call him. You know, I'm pretty sure he got plenty of anonymous names, man. But we gonna talk about your new album, man. Your new mixtape, right? New album.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm dropping a couple tapes after, but yeah, this one the album.
All right. Well, we want to know why it's a part 2, because we know you got that part 1, so we want to know why you got that part 2.
Cause I feel like part 1, that shit was fun, but part 1 was like my introduction to the rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was more like just a rapper, like just trying to rap like everybody else. Not really, but just trying to just be on the wave, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 is more so like me finding myself, having my own studio space and all that, to sit here and be like, do I even want to do music? Do I even like this shit? You know what I'm saying? Or am I doing it because EJ said do it, or because, you know what I'm saying, like other people saying do it? So I sat there, I thought about it, you know what I'm saying, and then I came up with it. I was like, well, I'm going to do a part 2, but I'm going to put my real feelings into a different kind of music. So, you know, that was the real, like, reason for doing a part 2, because part 1 got heard, but not by a lot of people. My fan base grew, so I wanted, you know, it to be a part 2, so that way the fans could go back to 1 and compare it, you know what I'm saying, to 2 if they need to see the progression and all that.
Right. All right, now, like I said, this is the first album was your first. This is the exact same name.
Yeah.
And it's the part 2 to that. So like let these up and coming artists know, like, you know, what does it take, you know what I'm saying, to keep pushing out these type of projects?
Money, grind, like time. It takes like a lot of time in the studio to even know that you want to put in a project, because you gotta have enough music to pick from. You know what I'm saying? Like before I put this project together, I had to like sit in the studio with a couple people and like go through each song and, you know what I'm saying, see the reaction of people, like post snippets. It take a lot of time, it take a lot of money. My album got delayed, and it wasn't because of time or money. So it just shows like if you really want to do this, you gotta do it to where like everything is, you know what I'm saying, right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, on time, like, cause it's kind of hard to put out an album. It's easy to put out a mixtape. It don't matter what you put out on a mixtape. On an album, it's just the title of the album alone and make it sound more valuable, you know what I'm saying? So,
and putting them on like different stores, like with the Apple Store and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's where they can find your the first tape and the second tape, right?
Yeah. All the tapes is on every streaming platform. Shazam, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Napster. It's on everything you can type in. YouTube, Pandora, anything you can type in. Amazon. If you go on Amazon, you type Omhie, I'm gonna pop up like I'm for sale. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. Merch, it's the same thing. Like it's the same codes linked to everything. You can find it all on Amazon if you need to. But iTunes, Spotify, all that.
Right. All right. As far as the first tape went compared to the second tape, like, you know, we know the first one you was hitting them with a little bit of everything, but you was in your interview you was talking more so about like you wanted to get into like your culture, you know what I'm saying, where you from more.
Yeah.
So what's different?
I did one single that was after that interview. Actually, that was really for my culture, like the Jamaican side. You know what I'm saying, and it's for the people. It's also on iTunes, and then the reaction from that was pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, the reaction from it was pretty big. 14,000 streams, you know, as a single. That's good. It's still doing numbers, and I threw in another Jamaican song on the album. It's called Groove. It's more of a, you know, it's a whining song, you know, it's one of them for the ladies.
Yeah, I like that, was it the cover you had?
Yeah, the cover for Groove. I'm still going to use that cover for motion pictures and stuff like that, but I had to put Groove on the album because I always want to throw my Jamaican vibe in it, just to, you know what I'm saying, let people remember, like, yeah, he doing all this singing and rapping shit, but he still got that part.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I didn't put none on part 1, so I had to slide one on part 2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was we could tell though, like when you do get on like your Jamaican vibe, we can tell tell versus somebody that's from here trying to do it versus somebody coming from the actual place, you know what I'm saying? So we can, like, I know I can tell the difference. Like, who helped you like with this whole project coming?
All right, so basically, I learned how to start engineering myself after I came back from California, like probably like 3-4 months ago, and I started putting a lot more time into the music then. You know what I'm saying? So I would record myself every day and then like put the tracks together, put the music together, and then like, you know, I'd have people come in like Josh, you know, King Josh, and then Jang, EJ, you know, Rari, you know what I'm saying, like Fargo, everybody come in, you know what I'm saying, like on the team, 22, everybody just come in, you know what I'm saying, like and either put in their part and they would help me, like, you know what I'm saying, pick or mix, or, you know what I'm saying, like, just C.E.D on the whole, you know what I'm saying, that was a really upgrown help. But everything else, I mean, I basically did this job myself, though, you know what I'm saying, like, the actual work, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody put in their part, you know what I'm saying, mixing, whatever, but the actual work, like, I had to start learning how to do it myself. Like, you know, I'd call up Josh and be like, yo, how you do this, how you do that, bro, you know what I'm saying, like, how to do it, put the song together, you know what I'm saying. I had some trouble at first, but that's what happened when you do it yourself, you feel me? So then I called a couple people for advice, you know what I'm saying. I'm never going to say I didn't need no help, but
a lot of grind, a lot of hustle.
Yeah, it took a lot for me to be able to put this joint out like how I did.
I'm going to ask you, like, who you trying to reach, like, with your music, like, and, like, why you pick the certain people?
To be honest, everybody say they're trying to reach everybody. I just want to reach the people who their heart's open to accepting something new.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, because then it'll reach everybody else. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to reach with the album, with the music that I'm making now. There's people who are willing to take a little bit of reggae, a little bit of singing, a little bit of rap.
Just open-minded individuals.
Spanish music. It don't matter, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of trap, a little bit of this, you know what I'm saying, because I do it all. You know what I'm saying, the album it go from a slow song to a trap song to an R&B song to a reggae song. So I'm trying to reach anybody with an open heart that's like, I'm just feeling for some new good music, a little bit of everything. It's like a Jamaican pot of gumbo, you feel me? So just like that.
You know you're reaching. You told them, like, why you trying to reach them. So, like, what's the message? Like, I know you reaching the open-minded people. So, like, what's the message behind, like, your whole mixtape, your whole album on me?
So the name Unfuckwitable, you know what I'm saying? The message behind that is people really can't fuck with me. Like, when I say that, I don't mean like, oh, you can't fuck with me, like, you can't with me. It's like, whatever I decide to do, it's gonna be untouchable. Only because in the sense of, you really gonna have to be working harder than me or going harder than me to be able to do better. So, Unfuckwitable, the message behind that to everyone is, be the most unfuckwitable person that you can be. So it's not like I'm unfuckwitable to everybody, but even myself, like, you know, I can only stop me. I can only go so far that I bring myself. So that's what's gonna make me unfuckwitable to everybody else, you feel me? So the message behind it, the songs don't really say that, but the message behind the name is to say that I'm unfuckwitable to this music shit. When it comes to doing an album that's gonna have everything that y'all want, that's me. And I'm gonna put my best foot forward and be unfuckwitable with it. If someone else should try to put out the same album that I did, industry or not, I don't think they could. The songs I came up with, I don't think they could have came up with it, you feel me? So y'all gotta go listen to it. Y'all gotta go tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think your favorite industry artist could be that unfuckwitable? It's something to, like, compare your favorite artist to, you feel me?
Yeah, and, like, that's the mentality to have, man, and especially in this game right here.
Yeah.
Coming to this album, it's still early in the stages, you know, what you dropping in and stuff. So, like, as like you said, you recorded yourself, and for basically everything, you funding basically everything, your videos, where the recording is, where you funding the building too, you know? So, like, that's your business, like, and all in all, that's your business. So, like, how does having a business really affect you as being an artist and, like, you know, your personal life too? Like, because they need to know also, like, not only what it takes, like, how does that affect everything in your daily life?
It affects everything, period, because having a business, I gotta have a certain, like, look to myself to conduct business, because I'm conducting business with everyone, you know, church people, you know what I'm saying, like, the people around me, like, the people who are coming just to really, you know what I'm saying, do business outside of music, because, you know, I make clothes too, I do photography, I do a lot of stuff, but the music also is the reason why I have a business. So it affects it in a good way or a bad way, because of the business part, the music gets seen by people who never really seen it before, you know what I'm saying? So everything so far has been going hand in hand. I got hit up by Sony's A&R. When he hit me up, he actually told me that they were more interested in the fact that I'm more business orientated than, like, just music. Cause he said the moment I read your bio, like, it was, like, confusing, because I'm like, is he even an artist or is he the manager or what? You know what I'm saying? So that right there, you know what I'm saying, already showed them, like, yo, he's doing everything. So he was like, all right, I saw that. Then he went to the music, and the music matches up what I'm doing with business. I got the clothing. Music is business. how it's going to affect it is on you. Everything I do, I make it all, it has C.E.D on it. You know what I'm saying? Once you see it, you know that's what it is.
Branded, yeah.
So business is your brand, and your brand is everything. So it affects it in positive ways for me because as far as it's going to go is as far as I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take it everywhere, like business-wise and music-wise. So.
All right, man, this next question, it's like, it's kind of going to run on like 2 questions in one. Like, because you got, Unfuckwitable part 1, then you got part 2. Like, you plan on doing a part 3 or?
Definitely. I know it's cliche, 1, 2, 3 and shit, but I'm gonna definitely do part 3.
You definitely?
Definitely.
Okay.
Part 3 gonna be next year, same date. Only difference is gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna have bigger features on it. I'm gonna still have my gang, C.E.D features, you know what I'm saying, always, that's my team. I love my team to death. They never switched on me, and I tell you that right now, like, I love my team to death. So they always gonna be a part of anything I do. And I was just in California with all the industry artists, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, I was around everybody. So I know how to get to them now. So as I progress, this is my next plan for part 3 is to get it more like, all right, recognized on the industry level versus a local level. Because I would say locally, I'm still like, I'm gonna say I'm top 3 locally. So I'm not really worried about the local scene as much right now because I'm gonna go out and spend some money, get some industry features on it to get it on a bigger scale than it is right now for part 3. So be ready for that. Like your favorite artists, ain't no mic, they gonna be on it. Like I know how to get to them now, I know how to access them, I've already accessed them. So it's just time to work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of answered my next question with the industry features part. So
yeah, I mean I could tell you like who for real I want to go for on the next jump. I'm gonna go for the baby on the next jump. I'm gonna go for Chris Brown on my next jump. Like that's a big feature. It might cost me 15, 20 racks, but I tell myself if you save $100 a day for the whole year, you got that bread, bro.
Yeah, 15. Chris Brown might cost more than that.
But I'm saying if your song is hard enough and you get it to them, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like you get it to them like in the right way, like yo, ooh, I'm up and coming. They go look at you up and coming. I'm pretty sure 15 racks is enough for somebody to say, I got an hour to give you in the studio, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go for Chris Brown. I'm gonna go for the baby. I'm gonna go for that.
The baby is a dope feature.
I'm gonna go for DMV wise. I'm gonna link up with Cutiful and, just a couple other DMV artists because I don't really rap like that no more, you feel me?
Yeah.
I really be doing like more, they say I'm doing party next door music now and shit. So that's cool, but I'm just keeping the trap vibe to it.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's where the money at too, like. Yeah. That's where the money at, man.
I was in the car with my girl the other day and she listened to Party Next Door from 2013. I'm like, shorty, you still listen to this? She like, these are hits. Like, this is what your music remind me of now, because I'm always gonna listen to it because the song's talking about something that women want to hear.
Yeah, classic.
And that's music. The next. That's my clothes, my music, everything is targeting the female crowd right now because they the big supporters, they the buyers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that nature. But Chris Brown, I'm gonna get that Chris Brown feature before the end of next year, before the album come out, and y'all gonna be like, damn, he said it, and that shit really happened. Like, cause everything I said last year, remember we said this was gonna happen last year. Yeah. The studio and everything.
Yeah, and everything falling right into place.
Like I said.
With your as far as like you dropping like another one, a part 3, and you said it's probably gonna be next year around this time. Like, is it a reason why you doing yeah? Or not like 6 months?
July 5th is the day my dad passed away.
Okay.
3 years ago. It's also my dad's birthday. So he died on his birthday. So I feel like that's the only day on the planet I should ever do nothing.
Right.
Nothing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he died on his birthday and like, you know what I'm saying? That really like, it was just a sign of something, you feel me? Like, July 5th just feel right for everything. It's the day after the 4th of July. I'm not American, so the 4th of July really is big to me. But the 5th is bigger, you know what I'm saying, to me because that's my dad's.
Yeah, right.
That's my holiday. So the 5th of July is my drop date for all my albums now from here on out, 5th of July. I'm going to try to make sure that every mixtapes come out whenever albums.
Like almost like on some Gucci Mane 1017.
1017, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all that. Yeah, like part of the 72, shout out 72, all of that.
No doubt. Like, now I'm gonna take it back to your first album and your second album right now. Like, What tracks you like the most on your first album? And I want to know which ones you like on your second album.
On the first album, Straight Drop. Everybody knows Straight Drop. Everybody knows. You shot that video. That video, I mean, I honestly thought it would have been bigger. People keep saying this, like, you can't say you think it would be bigger because I only had uploaded the video and promoted it for a day. Yeah. But like I said, that's what I learned from last year to this year because Straight Drop video, when people see now, they're like, yo, I've never seen this video. This shit hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's
promoted it from then to now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your promotion, you might even pay for the promotion online, but you might do it for 2 months. Yeah. And like you said, 6 months later, somebody just heard the promotion you was doing 4 months ago. You see what I'm saying?
Like it's something new.
You gotta keep pushing it out there, like it's a real single. The label's gonna push your new single for a year.
You know? Exactly. And that's what I realized too with this album. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm reminding people every day that it's out. If you don't like it, you can unfollow me if I'm reminding you too much. Yeah. But that's my job, is to get rich off this. Like, it's just not have to do this every day. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, retire by 32 if it's off rap. I'm not trying to be.
All right, so like your second album, what song you think is like the highlighted song for you?
Is the people's favorite song is Sunset, the first song on the album. With me, EJ, and Jane. Now, I wrote that song at first. I heard the beat. It was gonna be just me and EJ. And then, you know, I just let Jane, I was like, Jane, you gotta get on this joint, like, you know, because he can sing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, get on this joint. That's the people's choice right there. But my choice is a song with me and my artist Peaches, like my homegirl Peaches. She is fire. She is next. She is it. I'm telling you, like, the song with me and her is called Let's Ride. It's just a smooth little vibe. And it's not really me a lot on the song. I wrote the hook and the bridges. She rapped most of the verse, but that's my favorite song of all time so far. Like 2019, like, you know what I'm saying? She rapped so hard on it. Y'all gotta check that song out. It's called Let's Ride. I think it's number 5 on the album or 6. So the album is available everywhere. If you don't have iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all that, just go to YouTube. Everyone has YouTube. Go to YouTube, type Unfuckwitable space 2. It's gonna pop up at the top. You can listen to the whole album top to bottom. Or go to my Instagram at Ohmie, OHMIE _ C.E.D. It's the same thing on Twitter. It's the same thing on Facebook. It's the same thing everywhere. I try to change it everywhere now, so as soon as you type Ohmie C.E.D, I'll pop up. It's not C.E.D, it's C.E.D. A lot of people, they be like, is this Ohmie C.E.D? I'm like, it's C.E.D. It's not Ohmie C.E.D. I don't know who said it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, people would say that to me, like, when I would drop, like, some of the videos on my YouTube, and they say, who said? Who said?
Yeah. I'm like, who said? I don't know who said this. But
yeah, that's crazy.
That's where y'all can find me, but, you know, Unfuckwitable 2 is out. Make sure y'all get that.
Y'all see it?
If y'all don't get that, I'm gonna come get y'all. And when I pull up on a nigga and I say, pull your phone out, nigga, and you don't got that on your phone, I'll beat your ass up. I'm out.
All right, man. Y'all see it. Y'all heard it. Now, y'all heard it from himself, Mr. Unfuckwitable, talking about this new album, Unfuckwitable 2. Y'all go ahead and get that.